Fala galera! Hoje a gente vai jogar The Council, um jogo em episódios, ao estilo Life is Strange e tal. E parece ser bem interessante, ele já tá no episódio 4, a gente vai começar do primeiro e vamos ver qual é que é. É um jogo de época, aparentemente. Interessante. Antes de mais nada, claro, não esquece de se inscrever no canal, dar aquele like no vídeo pra ajudar e bora lá. Tá, save game 1, bora. Infelizmente o jogo não tá em português, né? Fazer o quê? França. Paris. 10 de dezembro de 1792. Porra, tá acabado, hein, meu querido?
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
Ui.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk. You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours. You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert!
Hmm?
Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Tá, agir ou confiar? Vou confiar na mamãe.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Perfeito.
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to Von Borchert.
Ok. O tal do Von aí aparentemente queria um livro. E a gente obviamente que não ia revelar pra ele onde tá. Ele queria vender numa festa ou algo assim. Um mês depois, 20 de janeiro de 1793, virou o ano. Ilha do Lord Mortimers, na costa da Inglaterra. Pô, esse jogo bem podia estar em português, hein? Um jogo de história, maneiro pelo jeito. Pô, Big Bad Wolf Studios, cadê? Cadê o português? Sacanagem.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Burchard's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
The Council. Bom, episódio 1, aqueles loucos. Mamãe veio investigar alguma coisa nessa ilha e sumiu.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer
Quem que
suits
é
your
essa
age.
mina aí, velho?
Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think about it.
O padre,
Well, now,
a duquesa.
we find ourselves both invited by Sir Horn.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
We
Caraca,
have been
duquesa.
friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Horn, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Caraca, o padre tem uma tatuagem na palma da mão. Tá, o que eu vim fazer aqui? Negócio com Lord Mortimer. É pessoal.
Your Eminence, with all due respect, I prefer to keep my reasons for coming here
Ui.
to myself. I promise, it has nothing to do with the legendary party that you all appear to be preparing for.
Believe what you will, my son. However, everything is related to the legendary parties organized by our host.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that, Cardinal.
Cardeal.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Tá, é minha primeira vez aqui. Tá, eu vou não responder e passar a pergunta pra duquesa.
And you, Duchess? You seem to be quite accustomed to things here. Am I right?
I do not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests. But you are right. This is not the first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some interest.
Here, everything is possible if you make the right choices. It really is up to you whether you leave better off or not.
Please excuse me if you find me overly curious, young man. I did not mean to cause you any embarrassment. Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Ok, tá tendo uma festa estranha, cheia de gente esquisita. E eu tô meio doidão. Caralho, duquesa, esse negócio na cara dele aí, velho. Eita
Mother?
porra.
Oh shit! You're
Caralho,
right.
a mão da véia. Hã?
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah. No one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No. No! You can run if you want to, Sarah. But you will.
Ela acabou de ter uma premonição, é isso? Caralho, velho. A véia não quer que ninguém encontre, seja lá o que for que ela foi procurar aí.
Are you alright? What's going on? Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
Am I going crazy or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake? I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
Beleza. Algumas cartas. Caralho, a sensibilidade tá... te falar, hein? Dá pra correr? Dá.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Tá, a gente vai escolher a nossa classe. Diplomata. Ele é bom no papo. Tá, ele consegue convencer as pessoas no prático. Ele é político e tal. Ocultista. É um mestre da enganação. Ele manja da ciência, das artes. Ele usa os outros pra conseguir o que ele quer. E detetive. Detetive é bom na investigação, obviamente. Treinado. Ele consegue ver os detalhes em seu redor. Inclusive nas perguntas das pessoas. Eu acho que eu vou de detetive, hein? Vou de detetive. Tá. Caraca, tem uma árvore bacana aqui, hein? Calma. Já tá com um no psicológico. Vou meter um na agilidade. Só um que eu tenho? Ok. Tá bom assim. Tá validado.
Well, over the last few years, I've solved a number of crime cases. Like the chauffeur d'Orgère, for example. Thieves that tortured their victims with burning embers.
Charming. How did you catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory, Duchess.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please, call me Emily.
Fine, Emily. Tell me, I was actually helped on that case by my mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Eu acho que eu lembraria, né? Eu minto pra ela. Falar a verdade.
Please excuse me, madam. I'm sure we've met before, but I don't remember where.
I appreciate your honesty, even if it's not very flattering for me.
I imagine that with your beauty, madam, it's the first time a man hasn't remembered your face.
O rosto não, né?
Well, I must say, you make up for yourself rather elegantly.
Please stop torturing me. I'm completely at your mercy. Where have we met?
4 years ago, in London?
No. Sorry, I don't remember.
In the office of William Pitt. Remember? No?
I'm so sorry, Emily, but I
A
really don't
amnésia tá
remember you.
foda, hein?
Let's drop it, Louis. It doesn't matter. Right, time to go to the manor.
Tá, oportunidades. Suas habilidades permitem encontrar detalhes escondidos. Ok. Tá um loading no meio da cena. Na verdade era um timer pro diálogo.
I'm heading off. Don't get left
E
behind.
eu falhei.
I'm
Tá, ok. O jogo não me explicou direito. Deu
I
merda.
don't know where we're going like this, Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
Pô, sacanagem. Tá, talento. Talento mesmo, porque... Talento. Tá, por que tá piscando isso aqui? Royal Jelly. Dá 2 pontos. Tá, me dá essa porra aí.
Must be an incredible view from up there. Impossible to set foot on the island without being seen from 300 meters away.
Ok. Mano, a sensibilidade. Não, aqui eu tô voltando, é pra lá. Dá pra ir por ali. Eu não vou poder entrar, né?
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis Moras de Richer.
Monsieur de Richer. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richer's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly as possible.
What can you tell me about the disappearance of my mother?
2 weeks have passed since Sir's mother went missing. All the staff here have since been busy searching every nook and cranny of the island. But Sir may rest assured, we shouldn't be long in finding her.
And just what have you found so far?
It would seem that Sir's mother may be hiding on the island and regularly changing her location. But no one seems to know why she would find this behavior necessary.
What do you mean?
On several occasions, we have found leftovers of food, a few of her things, or even traces of campsites. The reason why we're searching the wharf again is because lights were spotted there last night.
Where we are now?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
A véia tá se escondendo. Tá. Ok.
And did you find anything then?
We discovered a certain
Deu
amount
certo.
of damage, sir, on the wooden part of the wharf.
What type of damage?
Broken barrels, mainly. We'll do whatever is necessary to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
What could Mother have been doing with barrels?
Nevertheless, our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We came to the conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother, Sarah de Richet. I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as soon as I see him.
I know my mother. She's not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here. Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Ok. Tá, me dá essa porra desse lenço.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get
Discute
here.
não, maluco.
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir, please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Of course not, sir. It was never my intention to contradict, sir. Here you are. I must return now. It is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
It is indeed your handkerchief, Mother. You must have come here for a specific reason. I need to know what it is. Let's think. What could she have been doing out here on this wharf?
Vamos dar uma olhada pra cá. Ele falou que a véia tava mexendo com barris, velho. Tá, o que é isso aqui? Uma tábua.
A wooden floorboard. Probably comes from this part of the wharf. The wood is slightly eaten away, of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed. Judging by the splinters of the wood, this floorboard has been ripped up. Yet it was in decent condition. I wonder why someone ripped it up. What's the point of doing this?
Ele tá encucado porque a porra do bagulho tá quebrado, mano. É só uma tábua quebrada, mas tudo bem, né? É óbvio que tá trancado. Vamos abrir essa porra. Pô, tá fraco, hein, maluco. Tá, eu não consigo abrir. Então, né? Dá pra pular por aqui, meu querido? Ó, é simples. É um pulinho de nada. Ai, videogames, né? Calma aí, calma aí.
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard. It's different from the rest. There we go. Let's see what's hidden inside.
There's a book and also a bag. The Mysterium Cosmographicum. I knew that book
Elementar,
well.
meu caro Watson.
Mother used to read passages from it to me all the time.
And judging from what I can see, it's the same one as hers. For crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother?
Manuscritos.
Let's look inside the bag. A little food, a few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder. Some fruit, a piece of bacon, and some bread. The fruit's still firm. The bread's a bit stale. From the smell, this food's been here roughly 2 days. And if it's rationed, there's enough left to last 2 more days.
Caralho, ele conseguiu deduzir que a comida tá aí há 2 dias. Meu Deus.
Shit, those are definitely my mother's things. I recognize her hairpins. This bag
Tem uma
smells
chave
of
ali.
perfume. A piece of soap, some oils, and her powder puff. What does all this mean?
É a chave do portão.
An iron key completely rusted.
Tem que ter que...
You never know. It might be useful. I hope Mother wasn't counting on it. The bottom of the bag is covered in black powder.
Foda-se.
Right. Just in case, I'll take it all. I'll give it back to Mother when I see her.
Coloquei uma bolsa no bolso, beleza.
Crying out loud. Why did you hide supplies in the
Videogames.
middle of nowhere, Mother? I don't know what's going on here, but you obviously feel like you're in danger.
Mais alguma coisa aqui. Ah, mais um Royal Jelly. Ok. Tá, vamos lá que esse portão com certeza vai abrir.
There we are.
Amber Fragments.
A fragment of amber.
Barril.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels. What have we here? It's cannon powder.
Já descobrimos o que era o pozinho, né? É pólvora de canhão.
It's unusable now. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste.
Tá, mais um Royal Jelly.
This looks like a pistol case.
É a arma da véia.
I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful. Apparently, someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves. I really must find you, dear Mother, and quickly too.
Tá, acho que não tem mais nada aqui. Vamos entrar na festa.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Caralho, olha essa porta, velho. Troço saído do pesadelo, né? Já entra já de cara com a estátua do Zeus maluco, né?
Impressive.
Ah, my son. I was looking
Esse
for...
cardeal tá de sacanagem comigo.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Riche, aren't you? You see, your mother and I were supposed to meet here on
É
this
italiano o
spot.
padre ainda.
I was supposed to hand her a
Porra,
very
essa tatuagem de
important
gangue na mão.
but I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
Tá? Confrontos.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow, then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church and her help.
Mamãe ajudou a igreja.
I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
If only she had told me where she was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet, and I should like them to remain as such. If your mother wishes to speak to you about us one day, I will not mind if she
Deixa de
does.
segredinho,
That
velho.
is very commendable. But since we work
Tava
together on a
comendo minha
daily
mãe,
basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
Tá, não consigo nenhuma dessas duas opções.
My mother and I belong to the same secret organization, the Golden Order, which I joined a few years ago. Mother trained me, and I assist in her research. In other words, you can trust me.
My child, you are telling a perfect stranger that you and your mother work for a secret society. It would seem that discretion is not one of your specialities, my son. You will understand that it does not encourage me
eu
to
acho que
put my
essa deu ruim,
trust
né?
in you.
Shit. All the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Tá, vamos tentar usar nossa habilidade, né?
Only you know that, Your Eminence. If you're asking me if you can trust me, or if I can keep a secret, I would answer yes, absolutely.
I understand.
In truth, it all depends on the nature of the contents of your letter.
It is a list of names.
This list must be of extreme importance.
Ah, if only you knew. It's a list of people that your mother must help. Listen to me, child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother...
Claro, meu querido. Tá, não posso errar agora. Puta que parola.
I swear by the Almighty God to honor the promise that no one but my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Ok, funcionou.
Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur Derich. Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here, the letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
Ok. Pô, bacana o jogo, hein? Confesso que tô curtindo, a história é bem interessante. Bom, deu pra gente dar uma conferida aí como que é o começo do game. Já falei aí, gostei. Devo continuar jogando pra ver mais dessa história. Ele tá disponível na Steam, se quiserem dar uma olhada. Já tá, como eu falei, já tá no capítulo 4. Tá sendo lançado regularmente. Então é isso aí, galera. Não esquece de dar um like no vídeo aí pra ajudar a gente. Se inscreve no canal se não for inscrito. E a gente se vê na próxima. Valeu? Falou!